Hi there, and welcome to Vegas Valley H2O. This is a show all about water in the desert and how that water gets delivered to you safely and reliably every time you turn on the tap, especially during challenging drought conditions. I'm John Castanino. Coming up, we'll give you an update on the first of its kind law, which calls for the replacement of all non-functional grass in our community. Plus, dispel a popular myth regarding water from Lake Mead going to the state of California. First, let's discuss your watering clock. We are in a federally declared water shortage. In 2022, Southern Nevada's water supply will be cut by 7 billion gallons, and these things, your irrigation clocks, actually play a big role in countering the shortage. November 1st marks the start of the winter watering schedule. Through the end of February, we ask you to change your clocks to water your landscape 1 day a week and never on Sunday. If everyone in Southern Nevada would change their irrigation controller with each season and comply with the mandatory watering schedule, we would save 7 billion gallons of water every year. Yep, the same amount will be cut due to the shortage. Your irrigation controller may look like mine, it's a little dated, and your garage may look like mine as well. It's a little cluttered. The clutter, that may take some time to go through, no judgment from me at all, but the controller we can do something about pretty quickly. It's going to make those watering schedule changes a snap, and it'll help with conservation. The Southern Nevada Water Authority offers a rebate of 50% off one of these smart irrigation controllers, up to $100 that you can operate from your phone. Research says these conserve water. They have a load of features the old clocks just don't have. You'll first apply for the rebate on the Southern Nevada Water Authority's website, snwa.com. The website shows you a list of the controllers that qualify. I had zero problems finding this one at a local hardware store. It cost just over $100, so I bought it, submitted the receipt to the Water Authority, and then I'll get the rebate back, that half-off rebate, once I install it. So that's what we're going to do right now. This is my house. This is my new smart controller. I haven't installed one of these before, but I've been told by multiple people it's actually really simple to do, so we're going to try it. We'll show you how long it takes. So I got it mounted. It took a couple minutes. I had a couple challenges. One, the old one was actually mounted into a stud. I didn't think so I struggled with an anchor a little bit, but realized there's a stud there, so it's installed to that. And then I did get the drill out to drill the opening for a second screw to keep it stable. So it really wasn't that much of a challenge, but I did have to get a drill out for that. So now we'll connect the wires back to it, and we'll almost be done. Look, it's on. We're done. All in all, pretty simple. I needed a screwdriver, I needed a level to make sure that we have this level to the wall, and I needed a drill. I had to drill a hole at the bottom of the new controller to accommodate the wires to feed in up through the unit. 15 minutes again to put this up, another 10 minutes to get it updated and connected to my Wi-Fi to get that firmware updated, and now I can go into my phone and program my watering schedule from anywhere. I don't need to be in my garage. That's a great thing about these devices. Also, they will turn off your irrigation when it rains outside, which is a really cool feature. Here in Southern Nevada, we were actually, as a community, able to save 91 million gallons of water in a single day just by our community turning off their irrigation controllers when it rained outside. So these smart controllers will help. You don't have to come into your garage to turn them off and on and change with each season. So consider getting one of these controllers and help conserve.
Whether you're a newcomer to the Las Vegas Valley or you've lived here for decades, you know we're facing tough water challenges, and they're about to get tougher.
Estamos en lo que algunos llaman una mega sequía que no muestra ningún signo de ceder. We are in what some would call a mega drought that is not showing any sign of letting up. A hotter and drier climate has meant reduced snowpack in the Colorado Rockies, which means less water flowing into the Colorado River and Lake Mead.
Now, the federal government has declared a water shortage on the Colorado River, our primary source of drinking water. That means Southern Nevada will get less water in 2022, about 7 billion gallons less. The Southern Nevada Water Authority has prepared for this since the beginning of the drought. We've implemented some of the most aggressive water conservation programs in the nation, like mandatory seasonal watering restrictions, and we offer cash to customers who replace grass with water-smart landscaping. We recycle indoor water, and we've built critically important facilities like a third drinking water intake and low lake level pumping station at Lake Mead to protect our water supply even as lake levels decline.
Anong ibig sabihin ng deklarasyon ng kakulangan ng tubig para sa iyo at sa akin? Nangangahulugan ito na dapat nating gawin ang ating parte upang mapangalagaan ang ating tubig.
The one easiest action is the one not enough of us are doing. Comply with seasonal mandatory watering restrictions. If everyone in the valley changed their clocks and watered their landscapes on their assigned watering days, we could save more than 7 billion gallons of water, the entire amount of our 2022 water cut.
Speaking of outdoor landscape watering, grass is the biggest water guzzler here in the valley. It's not strip resorts, golf courses, or parks. Single-family homes by far use the most water, mostly for outdoor landscape irrigation. If you have grass that serves no recreational value, get rid of it. The SMWA will pay you a cash incentive to replace your thirsty grass with water-smart landscaping.
Water waste is another drain in our resources. If you see water running down a street or a broken sprinkler spraying everything but the grass, report it so the customer can be notified to fix it. Reducing water waste across our valley would save us tens of millions of gallons of water each year.
We live in a desert. Time to act like it. Change your clocks, replace useless grass with desert-friendly plants, and report water waste. If we do this together, we can protect the future of our community.
Lake Mead is our water supply, and it's officially in a water shortage. So what can you do about it? Change your watering clock now to 1 day a week. This isn't kid stuff. It's your responsibility.
In a major step towards conservation, Southern Nevada has become the first community in the nation to pass a law requiring the replacement of all non-functional grass by the year 2027. Well, what's non-functional grass? It lives in places like this, medians and other spaces with grass that serve no recreational value and drink lots of precious water. But there are plenty of examples of functional grass, areas that provide a community benefit like parks and schools. The exact definition of functional grass that can stay and non-functional grass that must be replaced will be decided by a new citizens committee made up of people representing all areas of the Las Vegas community. From businesses to environmental groups, golf courses, and homeowners associations, representatives from many segments of the Southern Nevada community are part of a new 9-member citizens committee.
The primary focus here is defining what is functional and non-functional turf.
Its task, finalizing the definitions of the types of grass that can stay and what must be replaced as part of the new landmark law, which requires the replacement of all non-functional grass across the Las Vegas Valley.
Our water use is increasing and our water supply is decreasing. I think you've all heard about the shortage declarations.
Non-functional grass covers nearly 4,000 acres and consumes 9.5 billion gallons of water each year. That's about 10% of the community's annual supply and uses more water than all the resorts on the Las Vegas Strip combined. Committee members recognize this kind of water use for grass is a problem as drought continues to drop the elevation at Lake Mead, resulting in Nevada's first ever federal water shortage declaration.
You have the turf that's being sprinkled by water that is pure decorative. It's like, I get it. We got to get rid of that. And when I go out to the lake and I see the lake dropping, it's very concerning.
I know now, as I've been driving around, I'm noticing grass and turf that I never actually even really registered before. And I've been fairly sensitive to this, I felt like previously, but now I'm really seeing it. And there is such a massive amount of turf in our community where it's not part of recreational use or regular everyday type of use.
The law mandating replacement of this grass passed in 2021 with bipartisan support. It does not impact single-family homes, but non-functional grass is found virtually everywhere. Roadsides, medians, office parks, HOA communities. The committee will finalize the specific rules governing what must be changed, but they'll first provide input from the sectors each represents.
One of the things that resonated was the need for consistency in application of the definitions, which I think makes so much sense because you want to make sure that it's equitably applied and that it's applied evenly across the board so that nobody feels as though they're being differently treated for any particular reason.
I think it's important for people to be able to walk out of these buildings that they're working in and just have some fresh air and things like that. Trees are a part of it. Desert landscaping will be a part of it.
Landscapes can still be beautiful and be desert-friendly using drip irrigation. Desert landscaping uses about 17 gallons of water per square foot per year, while grass uses 73 gallons per square foot a year, about 4 times more.
And I think that as a community, we have to realize that attractive is no longer a substitute for wasteful water uses. We can't make that trade anymore.
Definitions will be finalized in the early part of 2022, with the law requiring the replacement of all non-functional grass by the end of 2026. But everyone is encouraged to remove grass now and take advantage of the Southern Nevada Water Authority's Water Smart Landscapes rebate, where you'll be given back $3 for each square foot of grass that's replaced with Water Smart landscaping.
What's really beautiful is if we can have a sustainable community long into the future.
Do you believe that we send all of our water to California, or that casinos and resorts use an outsized portion of our water resources? Well, we are here today to talk to you about several myths related to water use in Southern Nevada. We want to set the record straight and give you the facts. It's time to tap the truth. Hi, I'm Colby Pellegrino, Deputy General Manager of Resources for the Southern Nevada Water Authority. And our topic for this edition of Tap the Truth is, why should I be worried about conservation when we need to, quote, stop sending water to California, as many folks on social media continue to point out? Well, the answer to that is a little complicated, but not so much. The water isn't ours. The Colorado River was divided up in 1922 in a compact between the upper basin states of Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, and New Mexico, and the lower basin states of California, Arizona, and Nevada. A few years later, the lower basin's portion of the pie was divided up even further. And those laws, again, still date back to the 20s, and that's where California got its entitlement to Colorado River water. They're not taking water that's ours, and actually they were using, in some cases, more water than they use today prior to Hoover Dam even being built. And that's how we tap the truth. For more information about the most popular water myths in the Valley and the real truth about them, find us on YouTube by searching Southern Nevada Water Authority.
Hi, my name is Lonnie P. Swaggerty, Customer Care Technology Specialist here at the Water District. And we get this question all the time. How can I get the service I need as fast as possible? We're constantly researching and investing in ways to do exactly that. The new Water District mobile app is already live on the Apple and Google Play Store, and you can use it to pay bills and find your assigned watering days. But The two new technologies we're adding in the coming months are automatic callbacks and an online agent chat. Both can be accessed quickly by our customers, and both can equal major time saved. In the event our customer care associates see a surge in call volume and hold times extend longer than a few minutes, you'll automatically be asked if you want to receive a callback when it's your turn in the queue. If you respond yes to the prompt, you'll be free to do whatever you want while you wait. Start streaming a new show, or maybe research some smart irrigation controllers online. Just a suggestion. Another new technology customers can easily access to save time is our online agent chat. This will give instant answers to many of your frequently asked questions and connect you with our highly trained customer care team without having to make a phone call. The chat can be accessed at lvvwd.com from any desktop or mobile device. Type in what you need assistance with and you'll immediately be given information. We've got instant answers for over 20 of our most asked topics, like starting or stopping service, finding leaks, or understanding your bill. For additional help or details, our customer care agents will handle your query while you continue to multitask. We are always working on ways to improve the customer care experience, so when you ask, how can I get service as fast as possible, we'll let you pick the option that's best for you.
Are you still sitting there? Did you not hear about the Lake Mead water shortage? Change your water clock now to 1 day a week or pay the costly fines. This isn't kid stuff, it's the law.
Southern Nevada boasts one of the most reliable water systems in the country, capable of meeting the needs of the more than 2 million people that call the Valley home, including all your favorite businesses and restaurants and all the places you work. We work in a space that prioritizes safety in everything that we do. Safety protocols are specifically tailored to each job function and each location, like here at our state-of-the-art River Mountains Water Treatment Facility in Henderson. Now recently, the Las Vegas Valley Water District was recognized for its meticulous safety practices.
American Water Works Association, also referred to as the AWWA, is an international, nonprofit, scientific, educational society that's dedicated to the delivery of safe and clean water to the community. It measures all safety performance in terms of having a low accident rate, having a low injury rate. Our employees are completely embedded in our program, and safety is involved in everything we do in this organization. We are proactive in our approach, we are resilient, and our employees actually believe in the value of what a vibrant safety program offers. Now, safety doesn't just stop with this award. Safety goes on. It's what we believe in, it's what we do here, and it's the reason we deliver a safe and clean water throughout this community.
is a matter of choice. Create your destiny wisely, my friend.
We end with one last reminder. Beginning November 1st, turn those watering clocks back to 1 day a week. It's the law for winter watering through the end of February. This single action saves millions of gallons of water, so do your part to help conserve. Also, think about grabbing one of those smart controllers that we showed you at the top of the show using SNWA's half-off rebate and make those changes to your clock a snap. This is the time of year your yard will do just fine with a little bit of water, but if you see any plants that are struggling, hand watering is allowed. Thanks for watching Vegas Valley H2O, and thanks for being water smart.